Assalamualaikum. Now this is a fix-it video where we had a problem with the way the panels were joined in this fabric, and there was a lot of inconsistency in the flow of the fabric. So in order to eliminate that, you often have to unpick the whole of the garment, press out as much as you can, and then try and cut out any of the unevenness before reattaching them back up. And even then, reattach the panels and press it out and then do the cutting. Now if you've got a suit like this, and if you are a very small size, then the chances are, if you're a size like a 6 or a 8, then the chances are that you will get, even though there is a lot of unevenness in the fabric, you will be able to make the suit. But if you're sewing a large size, then you would find it virtually impossible, because by the time you've cut out all the unevenness that was in the sides, then there's no way you can get a big fit, unless you're then compromising and adding some different pieces. Anyway, so there was a fair amount of work in this, because it meant total unpicking and redoing the whole of the suit. But personally I feel that if you're not willing to put that kind of effort into something like this, then you are going to get a lousy result. And if you get a lousy result, you'll get a lousy wear. You'll probably wear it for a couple of times, and then you'll get so put off by the garment that you'll want to just get rid of it. So it's worth paying a good tailor to make it for you, and paying a little bit extra, or putting the effort in yourself. And I mean to say this, that, you know, when you're sewing something like this and you're going to unpick and you're going to redo the whole thing, then you will have to spend a considerable amount of time on it. It will probably take you a full day to complete an outfit like this. So it did take me a day, but you know what, I'd rather do the one thing rather than do so much and then not having it worthwhile, even worth wearing. So take care, you know, take heed of what I'm saying basically, and try and put the attention into the garment. First of all, I would say that try and avoid buying stuff like this, and I'll explain to you in one of the videos what exactly I mean when embroidery like this is done, but it's done on a fabric which goes against the flow. And that's what it basically boils down to, that the embroidery is done across grain, and then there is, when the pieces are cut, they're cut so small, and there's they actually have a slight bit of a slant in them, and when that fabric is joined on a slant, then you will get a lot of deviation and the fall will not come out right. Even on general, the fall, you would get a far better fall when it goes with the grain rather than against the grain. And most of these suits which are embroidered tend to have embroidery running across the grain rather than flow with the grain. Anyway, that's just part of a fix it. I hope you enjoy the videos, and you continue on learning and putting to use what you learn, inshallah. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Nicely folding is what we need, and bagging up. Okay, anyway, this is the trouser with this suit. It's a button trouser, quite a narrow fitting one again, and we go with the flow, and that's the latest fashion, so